Hi everyone, and welcome to the first live broadcast of Jumpstart This Productions Transitions.
Hey guys, welcome to our first broadcast. I am so excited to be here, and I hope you're all ready to drink, eat, be merry, eat, drink, and be merry, and be informed, hopefully. Catch us at www.transitionsradio.com. And please come up and sign up. Give us your email address. We'll send you out a weekly podcast. My name's Callie McCurdy.
And I'm John Mim. Again, welcome everybody. As Callie just said, we do have an email list up here. We have tons of brochures from some of our sponsors, some Odell gift cards to give away. As Janine said earlier, we're going to do an Iron Pigs baseball giveaway at the end of the show. So stick around, stay tuned.
We got Memorial Day coming up, and I'm sure all of you are wondering, what are the bar specials? What's going on with the nightlife scene? So we've got Janine Gibbons here with our Nightlife Spotlight.
Thanks, Callie. So I am Janine Gibbons, your nightlife contributor with Nightlife Spotlight, and I'm bringing you all the latest club, bar, theater, and concert news. Recently, I interviewed Rebecca Robbins, an actress from the Walnut Street Theater's independent Studio 3 production of the musical of musicals, The Musical. And I decided to pick this show because of the plot line. You know, Transitions is about people who have recently just graduated college, and a lot of them are struggling financially. So with Musical of Musicals, the main character, June, she can't afford to pay her rent, and she has to deal with this rather evil landlord. And this same situation of her not being able to afford her rent is played out 5 different times in the styles of these famous different directors, such as Rodgers and Hammerstein and Stephen Sondheim. But even though the plot does seem pretty serious because she can't afford to pay her rent, the Musical of Musicals, The Musical, is actually a comedy. And I saw it myself last week, and it will have you laughing really hard. I mean, I almost cried, especially if you know musical theater and your references. There's many references to Oklahoma and Sweeney Todd and Phantom of the Opera. And finally, for all you ladies and some guys out there who have good taste in film, Sex and the City 2 is coming out in theaters this weekend, so I'm really excited for that. I know I'm gonna see it with my girls this weekend. And that is what's on tap this weekend. I am Janine Gibbons, your nightlife contributor.
Thanks, John. I'm Dan Schmidt. I'm your current events contributor here at Transitions, and right now nothing is more current than the Stanley Cup fever gripping the area. So Flyers are playing in the finals for the first time in 13 years, and here to talk hockey with us today is Chris Audister of Philly.com Sports. Chris, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, first of all, tell us a little bit about your job at Philly.com.
Basically, I am one of the main producers for Philly.com Sports. I'm pretty much everywhere. If there's a sporting event in Philadelphia, I'm there. We do videos, we do blogs, live chats, interact. We are the website, obviously, for the Daily News and the Inquirer. So, I mean, you got the 2 leading papers in Philadelphia with Philly.com, which is the leading website in the area, and, I mean, can't miss.
All right, let's talk Stanley Cup here. On paper, Chicago seems like faster, more skilled team. What can the Flyers do to control this series?
Well, Chicago's an experience right now. They have minimal players that have Stanley Cup appearances, where the Flyers are in the same boat. They only have 2 people that have been to the finals, in Ville Lano and Chris Pronger, but you have to look at Chris Pronger's track record. In those last 3 teams, he's brought that team to the Stanley Cup finals, losing twice, but he has gained a cup with the Anaheim Ducks, and that's exactly who's going to be the one to shut him down. The top 2 defensive pairings of Pronger and Matt Carl, along with Braden Coburn and Kimmo Timonen. If they can shut down Taves and Kane, I mean, you're going to see some low-scoring action, but ultimately, the main defensive part is going to be Michael Leighton. I mean, this guy stood on his head. He's only the 4th goalie in NHL history to have 3 shutouts in 1 series. I mean, the way he's playing right now, he's absolutely lights out.
All right, thank you, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Michael Stoltzfus with us tonight, musician. Give him a hand.
All right, Michael. Michael Stoltzfus has been involved with music for most of his life, starting young, singing in groups throughout grade school, to writing songs and playing guitar in high school, and even pursuing a music career the whole way out in Los Angeles, California. Michael is a determined and experienced musician. He is with us tonight for an exclusive interview, as well as a couple performances. Michael, I've got a couple questions for you. Well, Callie and I have a couple questions for you. So we're going to give you the ringer here, so don't be surprised. Michael, give us 3 to 5 words. How would you describe your sound to us, or to the audience? 3 to 5 words.
Hopefully something you dig.
Hopefully something you dig.
Nice.
Hopefully something.
All right. We'll give it to you. You know, before we introduce our listeners to your musical talent, can you tell us a little bit about where your passion for music comes from?
I guess a lot of my music is my songs are written from a lot of experiences that I've had in my life, or experiences that people very close to me have had. It's actually that's actually all it was. It was just from pure experience until just recently I started writing songs, trying to put myself in somebody else's position, like maybe a rough situation, and tried to write a song about that. So trying to branch out a little bit and kind of get a little more creative.
So a lot of your previous work was based on your own life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Relationships and upsets and stuff like that. Yeah, as most artists. Yeah.
Right. Next up, we have our very own correspondent Veronica Dudo, and she's going to show us the South Jersey spot. We're going to talk about some celebrity and also some Jersey Shore realty.
Not to be confused with the Jersey Shore, the TV show.
Yes.
All right, we've got good stuff for you here.
Hey, John and Callie, Atlantic City continues to offer lots of entertainment, and recently Cindy Margolis hosted a Cougars and Cubs dating event at the Trump Taj Mahal Casino. I caught up with the queen of the internet after the dating event, who dished about life and love.
All right, up next is our contributor Melissa Leon, talking about travels and lifestyles in this segment. She'll be talking about traveling outside of the Jersey Shore, and talking about traveling in, I guess, Philadelphia and the surrounding areas. So, Melissa, take it away.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Melissa Leon, your lifestyle and travel correspondent. Tonight on Philly's Lifestyles and Travel Trends, I will be talking about how social media is changing travel and how you can practice your eco lifestyle on Memorial Day. But first, I have a recent college graduate, Abdul Al-Anazi, who just got accepted into grad school. How does it feel to have graduated college?
Oh, I must say, it feels weird. And it's really, like after graduating from college, like you have like all this busy schedule and like all this routine, and you have no time really to have fun or be like do a lot of stuff. But after graduation and doing nothing, and just get accepted at grad school, it really feels weird, you know what I mean?
It's definitely exciting. And how are you coping with saying goodbye to all your friends? That must be really hard.
It is very hard, especially for me as being international students. So coming here, having no friends or family like 4 years ago, and now like coming to the college, and pretty much like the people with my friends are my family, and saying goodbye like for people who you can't see or you won't see anymore. It's really hard to breaker, and yeah, I'm not kind of that person like who like just look person behind. So it was like very, very tough for me, and I would rather not see them say goodbye and just like, hey.
I think you should talk to Michael about writing some songs. You two could have some synergy going on. The whole heartbreak scene.
Good idea.
And we want to say thank you from the entire Transitions team for coming out tonight to Dave & Buster's. Please remember to check us out at www.transitionsradio.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And please also check out Michael Stoltzfus on www.myspace.com/Michael Stoltzfus. That's STOLTZFUS. www.myspace.com/Michael Stoltzfus. By the way, on a more awkward subject here, we do have oversized pictures of our faces, which we are willing to sign for you if you're interested. So come up if you want an autograph from one of us. We're willing to give them out.